What's up, y'all? It's Jeremiah with ADS Sprinters. Behind me, we have one of our newest adventure vans off the line. It's a 2022 Mercedes Sprinter 170. This one's super exciting because it's my personal van. We designed that for our family. So we have my wife and our 8-month-old daughter. We took a lot of the different aspects from the builds that we've done in the shop and really developed something that works great for us and our lifestyles. So let's go take a tour of the van. All right, so outside of Nala, first thing you might see is the hood mount solar panel. This is actually wired into the starting battery of the van. My van has a special option from the factory where I can run the factory radio up to 6 hours. So I decided to tie this into the starting battery rather than my house bank to keep that starting battery topped off and really fully charged so I can run that radio for extended amounts of time. Or if I have the van in storage or I'm not using it for quite a while, that's gonna keep that battery nice and topped off and it's gonna keep it from losing its life cycle. At the back of the van, we have an Alvans B2 rack with dual one-up bike trays. So we put our 2 e-bikes up here and we have an Expedition box. On the driver's side of the vehicle, we have our signature in-house built aluminum full-length running board. Not only do I have just one ladder, I actually have 2 different side ladders on this van because I have stand-up paddleboard racks. Doing 2 different ladders allows me to climb up easily and tie down the front or the back of that board without having to get up onto the roof rack and kind of climb over a board awkwardly. At the back of the van, I have done a little bit of suspension work back here. Most 170s and 170 extendeds tend to get a little saggy in the back. So what I did is I replaced the leaf spring with an Agile off-road spring pack that's more suited to the weight of the vehicle. The adjustable shocks are really, really pivotal for anything that's gonna have a range of driving. So with this vehicle, I tow, I take it on trails, and I also have my normal daily driving. So I can adjust the stiffness of that shock based off what I'm pulling or where I'm going. On the passenger side of the van, we have a nice full-length awning. So this is actually a bit longer than most 170s have because of our touring style roof rack, which extends over the top roof line of the van a little bit. That allowed me to get a little bit longer awning up here. We also have an air compressor built into this van. So it's a Viard dual compressor, heavy duty system. So I can air up tires, I can blow out the interior with a spray nozzle, or I can just use air for whatever I need to. I can blow up inflatable rafts or whatnot. We also have Terrawagon vents that roll up into the front windows. These are really important for us because we have a cab bunk system inside right over this driver and passenger seats. That is our baby bunk. So having ventilation for her and her bunk at the front kind of hottest section of the van is super important. Pivotal design features that we really want to integrate into our van is the ability to separate our daughter and our babies from us when we want to have our adult time. So we integrated this cab bunk system. We modified this system to be a little bit easier to install, a little bit cleaner. So I actually added L-track to either side with the custom mount for that lead bar of the cab bunk system. If it's time for a nap or we just want to black her out from the rest of the van, we can put a blanket or a blackout curtain across the front here and she can have her own space that's blacked out, nice and comfortable for her to sleep in while we still go about whatever we want to do in the back of the van. At the back of our van, we personally prefer to play games at night or have a meal with all of our friends, so we opted for a dinette layout rather than a Trimax bed or a platform bed. So this gives us a nice communal seating area. These backrests have wood built into the back, so they pull out, fill the middle, make a nice king-size bed. At the back of the van, on the driver's side, rather than doing a fully enclosed upper cabinet, we integrated L-track into the roof and the upper sidewalls. So what that does is it keeps the interior a lot more open and less claustrophobic feeling. On the passenger side, we have a fully enclosed upper storage cabinet. So this gives us organization for clothes and towels and dishware and different pots and pans and whatnot. Up top, we have a Nomadic 3000 12-volt air conditioner. So this will run for about 3 hours off our current battery setup in the van. So that's really nice if we're using this as a mobile office or working from the road. In our kitchen area, we want to keep it as simple and open as possible. So we actually didn't do a built-in cooktop, but rather we're going to integrate a induction cooktop when we need it. So we have a Corian solid surface countertop with a nice kind of insert to cover up our sink. We have an 18 by 18 super deep bar sink here. Plenty of space to do dishes or whatnot. Another nice part about this sink in particular, since it's a little bit larger than a Ruvati, is that we can actually put Kai in here and give her a nice van baby bath. So, she fits right in, we can get her nice and clean for the day, and we can all stay nice and hygienic on the road. One unique feature that we integrated and we're going to start to experiment with more on our builds is this slide out spice rack. We went with our telescoping bathroom structure in this van. The nice part about this is it's so tight to the wall that I can actually move in here. I can spin around, I can make my meals, we can pass each other inside the interior. So having this structure be tight to the wall is really pivotal to how we use the van. So how this works, it opens up. There's a strong magnet to hold the doors closed. So when we're just using the toilet, that's all we have to do. When we want to take a shower, there's an integrated pan next to the toilet, which can pull out and fill this whole space that I'm standing in. And these curtains magnet against the wall and then zip together down the middle to make this entire area one big shower. We actually integrated an additional lagoon mount to the side of this front swivel seat, so I can move the same table that's used in the back, I can move it up front and have a usable office space up front with this swivel chair, or if we're on the road and you get some work done, we have a nice comfortable space that's forward facing to do so. Thanks for joining on the tour of my van Nala. Very excited about this one and how my family's gonna be able to adventure with it moving forward. So if you're interested in a van like this or a different setup that might fit your needs better, reach out to us, sales@adsprinters.com. Check out our socials @ADSprinters and reach out. We're more than happy to get the ball rolling with a custom conversion for you, sourcing the vehicle and getting that whole process going.